Ooh. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm actually gonna go over a couple of pairs that I'm looking at. Um, going into next week since it is the end of the trading week. I apologize. It's a little loud in the background. There we go. All right, so first pair I'm looking at. This reminds you too. Are the daily, so these will probably take either a couple of days or a few weeks, maybe even just to get to my targets. But I'm going to explain to you why I see these targets like this and what I'm looking at. All right. So for right here, we're looking at NZD Once again, it's on my daily. Um, as you see, we have this low. Right. Zoom out. This is going to be the low of the year for you. We had a push up right here, right? Um, Telling this price does not want to be down here anymore. We did have a retracement, but the retracement is higher than this low, so we have a higher low, right? Let's zoom back in. All right, then pushed up again. We have a higher high, and then we have kind of a retracement. It's not a retracement like this. Just kind of trade sideways right now because of the support right here. All right, having a hard time break, but if we zoom in a little bit closer on the daily, you see that the market is not willing to either one break this level or this level, right? Because you see markets push down to this level and then wake back up, push down again and wake back up, and then it did not close beneath this fair value area, which we call or a market structure right here, right? The reason why we say this is market structure right here, we have a bullish, a bearish candle, and then a push up, right? A, a bearish candle, a bullish candle right here, and then a refusal to break the zone after we popped up in the zone. So I believe that going into next week, or see how we close tomorrow. If we close above this range, we'll get a push it back into this range and then shoot back up. So it'll kind of look something like this, right? So right now we're just being patient and letting this thing work itself out. Right? Like I said, this is once again on a daily, so this could take a few weeks to get here. But the reason why I believe that we are starting an uptrend on ZDJPY is because we have a lot of unequal or unbalanced trading here, right? So this is all to the downside, right? All the way down here. We have closed out all this downside liquidity here, and now we're pushing up to the top here, right? So this is gonna be like our first target after we break, right? Retest and come here, or if we just break and go, right? Then this will be our next target here. Apologize, I did not say the target numbers, but I will go back and do that. So first target number is 71562, or if we're gonna round that out, 71500, right? And then next target is 72865, or if you want to round that out, 72860. Those are good round numbers to give you for those two targets. All right. Hear my girls running around. All right. Next pair I'm looking at, as you see, I've already set this up right here. I was looking for this, I think, it was one a few days ago to uh, actually come down into this area to the zone, which we didn't get. It's totally fine. So we missed this trade, but we got a fair value target here, so he could have got back in here. Anyway, we see that we have a break above structure here, right? Boom, boom. I would love for this thing to actually give me another entry here, and we can write it up to this next fair value. on your, this is your odd right here. Look at that. Right. So we got a nice fair value. Looks almost exactly at this fair value, which we just broke. Right. And the reason why I'm saying this again is we had, if you can see this, it's a uh, head and shoulders pattern. So a left shoulder, head, and then a shoulder, but we did not break our neckline and we pushed right back up. Right. So telling us that the market is willing to or wants to enclose this unbalanced trading right here at the top. Cool. All right, so that's your odd. I mean, we could also definitely get a push down, but let's see how it closes on Friday. Closes on Friday, we're gonna get a retest of this area and then a push back up. And then maybe a long term, we can push back up to this last major down candle, which is 165477. Once again, you can watch this over and over again because I will be posting this on YouTube. All right, ELJPY. All right. So we have our, once again, this is looking like NCDJPY. We have the low of the year, a push up, a higher low, a higher high. We're getting a higher low, right? Right, we got a little bit of retracement and we're looking to push back up into this zone up here where there is unequal trading. So you have one target and two targets here. Once we break here, your first target is going to be 250, right? Then we have a really unequal trading situation here, right? It's 12289, and then we got our next one is going to be 122837. And the only reason I'm not saying that this is not an unequal balance is just the willingness not to come back into this area, right? So you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, wave 5 here. All right. If you know anything about Elliott waves, there's plenty of videos on YouTube on Elliott waves. I will go over that on a later date. All right. So last pair that I'm looking for, it's being really stubborn right now. I have though traded this successfully a few times this week. Delete that. But it is not giving us the push or the shot that I really want, that I'm looking for. And this is Euro GBP. Okay, so let's zoom out on the daily. Right, as you see this huge downtrend right here, but we did close our last down close candle higher than this candle, right? So this could still be possibly an uptrend starting because this is probably the low of the year, right? We got a higher high, a higher low. We did fail, but if we go to the weekly, right, it doesn't kind of look like that. It still looks like we got a higher low from this low, a higher high, and like I said, this hasn't closed beneath it yet. It keeps touching here and then coming back up. All right, so let's go back down to the daily on this thing. All right, we have multiple pushes away. That means the market does not want to be want price down here. So we're just waiting for this thing to give us another entry and see if it'll test this thing again or come up above here and push through to the upside. All right. So I mean, those are four crosses that I'm really looking at that I'm looking forward to next week. Next week on Monday, I will start going over GBP pairs because it really looks like those Great Britain pound pairs are going to fall out of the sky. Right, so a lot of uneven or unbalanced trading. As you see here, and then look at these moves, no real retracements. All right, so we're hoping to get into this zone here. All right, and then get a push back down into the zone or just halfway of this movement here because we have not got it yet. But like I said, I will go over it next week. We still have a lot of time for it to push here. All right. Thank y'all so much for being on. Appreciate it. I will see you on the next one. God bless.